Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to introduce you to Particle Shop. Now, for those of you that have been using the newer Paint Shop Pros, you'll notice that Particle Shop comes with it, provided you have it installed. It will be as a plugin, and the newer Particle Shop will also be a plugin for Photoshop. So no matter which program you use, it will behave the same, and you can do the same things with it. But I have been asked what to do with it and how to use it. So right now I'm just going to show you the different brushes and some of the techniques. And then in another tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use it. So in case you didn't know what Particle Shop was, you're going to learn today. All right, so I have my Paint Shop Pro open. I'm going to go to Workspace. And for this one, you would have to be on the complete workspace. So make sure under standard that complete is checked. And then hit apply and go to edit. Now for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to start a new picture with a new background so you can see the brushes better on the video. And then eventually I'm going to get into doing some of the effects with an existing photo. It's pretty cool. I think Particle Shop is a lot of fun. It's similar to Painter, but I like it even better than Painter. So I'm going to start a new layer. Oops, and I don't want to do new from template because a lot of the templates you have to purchase. It's going to go new. And then I have my size set at 2904 by 2120. And I'm going to change the color to black because you'll be able to see a lot of the brush strokes that way. Click OK. And then as you can see, it's highlighted on my layers palette. I'm going to hit duplicate. So that way I always have a backup layer. And now to find Particle Shop once it's installed, and if you don't know how to install it, please ask. I can help you with that. But go to Effects, and then here you're going to have your plugins. Now on this software, because I just recently got a new computer, I only have one installed, and it's the one I use the most. And then plugins will go to Painter, which it is part of Painter, and then Particle Shop. Now it's going to bring up a new window, which looks like a program in itself. And it really is, because it can be used as a standalone as well. But I prefer as an add-on to either Photoshop or Paint Shop Pro. Now I don't have all the brush packs. On the welcome screen, you can see where to get more, or you can click right here, find more brushes. And the ultimate bundle is $79.99. So a lot of these will do the same thing or something similar. And that way you don't have to buy duplicates. But you can scroll through here and see the bundles. I'll show you the ones that I already have, obviously. So I'm going to start with Chaos, and I think one is missing. It didn't get reinstalled in the new program. But now I use a Wacom tablet and a pen because I find for Particle Shop it's just easier because you can adjust the pressure just like if you were drawing. You can use the mouse. It does create effects that are a little bit different than the pen. And that's because it's really hard to adjust the pressure on a mouse. Okay, so I've got my brushes selected here. The first one is Chaos. And then I'm going to want to go to Color. What other color do I want to make this? Let's do something that will show up real well on this background. Yeah, yellow. And then my first brush option is called Chaos 1. And as you can see, there's a little square around here that's highlighted. That's how I know what brush is selected. And then up here, I'm going to hit the paintbrush. And then here I have the size. Now, when you adjust the size, it's going to do different things. It's not like adjusting the regular paintbrush. And now this is the transparency or the opacity. And often this is the color mix. So if you want color variations in your strokes, then that will be right here. So I'm going to set that to 52, 50%. And the transparency, I'm going to make 100%. And I'm going to start with a brush size of 51. Okay, so now just like if you were painting, you make your strokes on the canvas, but a lot of times you're going to twist and turn, and that's what's going to create the effects. So here we go with Chaos 1. And it does kind of look like chaos. And I like it because it's really cool for painting flowers. And as you can see, I'm just spinning it. Now I'll make the stroke. And it kind of puts it all together. It almost looks like grass or some kind of fuzz. All right, now let's change the color. Let's go with a bright red. We're going to go to Chaos 2. And it's really small, so if I drag it along, see how it kind of looks like a ribbon? But I'm going to put it up. And now it's just going to throw dots and spots all over. Now that would be really cool for a background or some light effects. And let's see what it looks like in the middle. So imagine how fun that'll be. Now see, this is very light pressure. Now this is heavier pressure. Okay, and to get rid of all of that, to go back to the original version, you can click the little X or you can undo up to so many times. So I'm going to get rid of that. Now here's Chaos. It's called Chaos Bud. Let's go somewhere in the middle. The transparency is 100. And it almost looks like light refraction. Now that would make some cool fabric or like a mesh, some kind of netting. Or it could be a flower. You know what it reminds me of? You know those net bath scrubber things? You know how they're kind of spun around and wadded up together? That's almost exactly what this one looks like. Or you can do the trail, and that looks like a ribbon. Twist and turn it. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of that so you have more room to see. This one's called Fiber Moss. That could be a dandelion. That's what it looks like. See what the smaller one looks like? And you can draw lines with the smaller one. Well, they're really almost like a ribbon as well. This is where you get the color variation. Let's go all the way up. Does that look like electricity? or a spider web? Okay. So now I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the brushes one at a time and just paint with them. So I won't be talking except you'll be able to see what brush set I'm on. I have Chaos, Concept Art, Core Pack, Organic, Particle Crawlers, Pointillism, Hair, and Trees and Foliage. So I'm going to go through all of the brushes and some techniques, and you can just watch, and I might speed it up a little bit and put some music to it, and it's really quite relaxing. I mean, now obviously you won't hear the sound of me drawing, but I would consider it almost like an AMSR video. So if you want to meditate and relax and just watch, go right ahead. And here we go.